What up? So this is going to be kind of a catch-up video. Today we are headed to Fond du Lac, and we're going to be picking up the G and bringing it to Minneapolis. So as you can tell, we're just leaving Home Depot here. Got our van. The van is working again. We ended up driving it at DDLE last weekend. Van worked out great. So this weekend we're going to be driving to Fond du Lac to pick up the G. Just ended up picking up a Rise and 7-pin adapter and all that, the 5/16 ball. So we'll be good to actually tow my trailer, which we haven't even towed yet with this van, because we only towed the other trailer for the vert. So today we'll be going to pick up the trailer now from Coleman. He's been borrowing it while we've been traveling around, and we'll be off to go pick up the car. Alright, trailer is on. Things all hooked up. Off we go. We're gonna take a little rest, take a little break, go to the bathroom, make some food, just hang out. We're here in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. I don't know what town this is, but trailer's still towing well. Let's make sure we're not dragging chains or anything else is wrong. So yeah, take a break, get back on the road, and then soon be reunited. Alright, we are back at the shop after a wonderful night at Kevin's. Shout out to both of them for just an awesome night and morning. Alright, van is here. We're at the shop. Got Brock's car just looking incredible as always. A little dirty. I think he left his power on. Shout out to 4XS Power for the batteries because it's still going. And my poor neglected girl. So, shout out to Tyler McCarthy for getting them fresh federals mounted up for the fronts. Huge shout out to Kevin for welding this up for me. We will continue that video. I was filming before we left for Gridlife, so. And I'm just like, well, me and all my buddies would sit in the car and get all high and do a bunch of dabs and think of crazy shit to do to the car. And then, like, we just did it. Yeah. You were there. Oh yeah. I'm taking off my PBM front lower control arm. As you can see, this keeps breaking. I have a new theory of why, and I'll show you on the other side once this is off. I'm currently just having some issues over here. I don't know if you can see, but that side's stuck. And it's not really focusing, but that lock collar is also snapped, so I'll need a new one of those, so glad we found that out. And actually, most importantly, I don't know if we can see it. Sway bar's been rubbing on the brake line. It's almost worn all the way through. Alright, one of the problems with my Part Shop Max kit is that I keep snapping these tabs for the sway bar end links. Something I never thought about is this kind of cone spacer here. I believe might be there just to offset for using these other settings on these sway bars. So when I was looking at the leverage point, shout out to Traven for this idea, that angle is way better rather than having it spaced out like this. Just the leverage alone, I can totally understand why that keeps snapping. So we're straightening that out. We'll fix this one that I removed from the other side, and yeah, so I think just removing this, we'll leave the thin little spacer on there so it separates the part that tightens. But I think just do it like that, and that should solve the end link issue. Alright, got that all painted up, drilled out. Hopefully enough material up there, should be good. Just waiting for this to dry before we install it quick. And then we just got done putting our cabinets back up from the DDLE. I'll probably show a clip here. Alright, so we're pulled over right here because I think my wife's decent. We just had our cabinet come down on us. So we didn't have enough screws up top, or at least enough thread engagement. It looked like those ended up coming down, so we just quick put them back up. They're not perfect right now just because of the way they came down, but they're up there and they're more solid than they've ever been. So alright, so now we got to put this all back on. Alright, drained some oil, ready filter, thermostatic sandwich plate. Anyway, oil looks good. Smells like a little bit of E85, but I mean, it's a long time since I've changed it. As bad as that sounds, no metal or anything. A little bit of E85, but I mean, it's been since Atlanta, so it's been a while. Got that going. The issue is with the pan. Let's see. It is stripped a little bit. So when I was taking the drain plug out, let's see if we can see it on this. But there's a little bit of aluminum in there. That's from my pan. So figure out a solution for that. We're gonna go pick up some oil, grab lunch, and finish this up. So there's a better view of the aluminum that came off. PBM magnetic drain plug. But yeah. Alright. The oil pan, you can tell, is professionally gooped up with some Permatex Right stuff. So that's gonna hold, that's the solution for that. Got the new Gridlife filter in. Some T6. Got that all good. This is all reassembled. End-link is back in there, everything's all golden. We got Brock back here setting up my battery. And we'll be starting it soon.
Good to go.
Alright, we got Brock just finishing painting up some modifications we did on the trailer hitch. It was super sketchy, so we welded it all together. Hell yeah.
Factory.
And then, better news. Oh, sorry. Terrible. So the G's driving again. Just took it out for a rip. Gonna load it up on the trailer soon.
Where did you see that? That car guy, Tyler. He was half on the bike. Oh, there you go. I hear Tyler. Oh, I can't wait.
Get him!
Ben coming in hot.
How'd it go, Tyler?
I can't stop. Like a smoke.
Last day in the shop at Brock's. Everything's all loaded up and ready to go. Car's outside. And on our way to Minneapolis. The new home of the DabSedan.